Hey everyone, it's Grayson the Goosebumps Kid here. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I actually have a episode review for you guys. And this is actually on the new Goosebumps TV show. I didn't want to cover this at first because of all the drama and stuff that was going on in the community. But I think it's safe to get my review out today for you guys. This was a show that me and a lot of the Goosebumps community have been waiting on. A lot of people don't seem happy with it. I think it's okay so far. I'm going to give it a chance, but I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt here. So, episode 1. Let's go ahead and review that. Episode 1 is called Say Cheese and Die. And we open up with a house set in 1993. It's a little small town set in 1993. Get introduced to a guy named, I believe his name's Nicholas Biddle. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's his name. I know his last name is Biddle. But anyway, he is working on stuff in his basement when he hears a knock at the door at his house. So he goes to open the door and looks outside, nobody's there. So, of course, he thinks it's Ding Dong Ditchers. And the next time it happens, they ring the doorbell. He goes outside, sees what the problem is, yells at him, slams the door. However, as he's going back into his basement, somebody locks him in there, and he can't get out. So, in the process of him trying to get out, he accidentally trips and falls down the stairs, hurts his leg. Then a fire starts from a candle that he had. And, this just freaking shocked me. He caught on fire and the whole bottom of the house just freaking incinerated him, and he dies. Very strong and shocking way to open up episode 1, but from this point it gets kind of boring. We get introduced to our main characters for this season: Isaiah, James, Margot, and Lucas. We get introduced to another character later, which I'll talk about in episode 2. But anyway, Isaiah and James are like best friends. They went to middle school together. James is like this gay, closeted guy. But Isaiah is like the homecoming football leader guy. Everybody adores him. They're at a coffee shop visiting with Lucas's mom. And when they leave, Lucas just comes out of nowhere, falls off the roof, and busts his lip open, but it doesn't really seem to faze him all that much, which surprises me because I'd be crying like a little baby. But after that, we get introduced to the high school team and all that. Margot is actually Isaiah's best friend from their childhood. They've been neighbors ever since they met. Margot's dad is actually a guidance counselor at the school. And then Lucas is like this daredevil stunt type of guy where nothing phases him, nothing scares him. So yeah, that's pretty much the main characters. So for homecoming, since to get ready for it, they decide to throw a party at the Biddle house. And when they get there, they're setting up and everything, and the fuse goes, like, just busts. It goes out. So Isaiah has to go down in the basement to look for it. It's not down there, but he does find a whole lot of antiques down there. He sees a mask, a video camera, a journal, and a jar maze of worms. So he brings the camera up and scares them, takes photos. James hits his head on a cuckoo clock that was behind the basement door. Isaiah scares his girlfriend, and then as well as Margot, who happened to show up just at that time. Of course, everybody's not happy with it, but he thinks nothing of it. Party gets started, and during the party, Lucas comes across the thing of worms. Of course, James has hit his head on the cuckoo clock, and Isaiah still has the camera. So, unbeknownst to them, there's actually a guy living there. He is the new owner. He is a relative of the Biddle family. He's played by the guy that was in Jeepers Creepers and Drag Me to Hell. I don't know his name. I think it's like Jason something. I can't remember his full name. But anyway, he shows up. His name's Mr. Brett. And threatens to call the cops. So everybody takes off running. Then the next day, Isaiah meets Mr. Brett because he left his bag there, gets his camera back. They introduce each other properly that time. However, some shocking stuff does happen. Yes, finally, we're getting there. I know it's a very slow episode. Margot has an allergic reaction to a chocolate bar that she accidentally took. And fortunately, Isaiah runs over there and uses an EpiPen on her, saves her life. However, when he takes a look at the snapshot that he took of her the night before, he sees that she's in the exact same spot and the exact same thing happened to her than happened in the photo. And he realizes that the camera predicts bad futures. And from there on out, he finds his best way to get rid of this camera. And I will not spoil any more for you guys because I hate spoilers. I don't want to be a hypocrite. But this episode does drag on. I apologize if I'm talking way too much, but oh my lord, how long it took for me to get to the good stuff. So positives for this episode. I really did enjoy Mr. Brett as a character in episode 1. The whole thing got started because of him unintentionally. He cut his hand on a crowbar and the blood seeped into the basement and the ghost took it and, you know, all the hell started. Anyway, I think Mr. Brett was a pretty cool character to be introduced to. I'm gonna be honest, some of the people that they showed us I did not like whatsoever. Like, James is alright. Margot, Isaiah, I can relate to him a little bit. And then Lucas is just, I think he's like the comedy relief of the show. I do enjoy him. Like, the writing, honestly, in the show really isn't all that bad. And I do like the story arc that we get with the characters. Really, it's not all that bad, to be honest. Now, that's not to say this episode was any good. This episode just kind of meh to me, you know. It doesn't really get a lot of praise. There is good stuff towards the end, but just the whole building up and everything just ruins it for me so much, and I really don't like it. But, you know, I'm going to give the show the benefit of the doubt, like I said. I just hope it does improve, but from what I've seen so far, it does not. The ending to the episode definitely builds you in and makes you to keep watching the show, which I love it when shows do that. I hate it when they leave on cliffhangers because then that makes me want to immediately watch the next episode. But I have to stop myself from doing that because I need to be on a, you know, schedule, time frame, stuff like that. The whole story arc loop where everything comes together, that's not something you see every day in a Goosebumps book. Normally, they're just an anthology series where nothing relates to one another except for something like Monster Blood. But, you know, it's Monster Blood. But no, this show actually has like stuff that intertwines with each other, which I honestly kind of prefer stories like that. I think it gives it an edge up from some other horror shows out there. Honestly, I think it works for Goosebumps. I know that's a weird take on the show. I never said I was a huge fan of the show, but I'm still giving it the benefit of the doubt. I like what it's trying to do. Now, that's not to say I enjoy the episode, but I like the thing that it's trying to do with the plot and everything. So, but yeah, got to be honest, episode 1 really was not that intriguing to me, except towards like the end. The end had really good moments. That's where you finally get what you've been waiting for in the title, named Say Cheese and Die. It's finally a Say Cheese and Die episode and relates to the book, finally. I'm really hoping R.L. Stine cameos in one of these episodes soon. But, you know, it may not happen. That's totally up to happenstance. So, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about episode 1 for this new Goosebumps show. Overall, it was meh, you know. I think it was an alright start, but, you know, it was just building up and everything that just kind of miled it down for me so much. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, episode 1, probably get about a 5.5. I know, that's pretty low, but, you know, I just didn't like the way it built up, and When you finally do get to the good stuff, you only got like 20 minutes left in the episode or 15 minutes. So, yeah, that was my review of episode 1 on the new Goosebumps show. You guys may have a different opinion on me, or a different opinion on the episode than me. I'm sorry, I can't talk tonight, guys. I've had a long day. So you guys might see a review coming out soon for either my Halloween book, or I might actually get episode 2 review up before that video. I don't know. It just depends on what my schedule is looking like and everything. So stay tuned for those. Thank you all for watching this. My first ever TV show thing for Goosebumps. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know if you want me to continue reviewing this, because I think we might have a good time with this. So God bless you guys. Thank you for watching, and have a great night. Bye, everyone. And make sure to join our Discord servers. I'll leave the links to those down below. God bless. Have a good night.